What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about how much I fucking hate working for the system, and I hate working for the society, and I hate working for this world. Um, Most of my jobs I've worked at, I absolutely fucking hate it. Whether it be the people I'm around with, or the type of job duties I'm in, or even both. Most of the times, and it always correlates. A lot of people are shitty. So if you work at a shit job, or not even a shit job, but the average 9 to 5, then expect people to act like that job, meaning they have no emotional intelligence, they're fucking stupid, and they have no common sense pretty much. So like John Swan in his videos, he made a good point. He talks about programming and how like no one's unique in a way, or like most people aren't unique, and he's right because if you're working at a certain area or at a certain place, expect people to act like that. I'm not saying everyone, but most people. So I'm in a phase of my life to where I'm in hermit mode, meaning like I'm doing a lot of self-reflection. I'm figuring out what I want to do within long term, within how I want to live my life, the type of routines I want to endure, the type of routines I want to have, and I'm just reflecting a lot, and I'm starting to realize that like a lot of jobs I've worked at and a lot of people I've been around in my life, they weren't serving me, and I've always been knew that I'm not like most people. I'm entirely aware of what my soul wants and what my heart wants, but unfortunately we live in a very corrupt, bullshit ass fucking society that we're forced to do shit we'd rather not do, but we have to do it in order for us to have a fucking car, in order for us to have a roof over our head and have fucking clothes and fucking food and water to sustain ourselves pretty much, and all this other stupid ass shit. So I'm not like most people. Get the fuck out of here. But the reasons why so I'm reflecting a lot, and I realize I have a lot of anger and I have a lot of rage by the amount of injustices that I've experienced within people, but also the type of shit that's going on in this world. I've been around a lot of people and family members that I had to cut off and I had to like get away from, and I even fought back, and verbally and physically I fought back with them. And I'm not sure it's because of spiritual warfare or because I have a high calling spiritually, or I'm meant to do great things. This is why I'm always like being forced to be around a lot of stupid ass, narcissistic, broken, damaged, loser ass people, and I'm always put into shitty ass locations and job situations. I'm not sure if it's like karmic depth or like I'm repeating karmic cycles from past lives. I'm not sure what the fuck it is, but it just gets fucking annoying. So there are times where I tell myself, man, like I'm really surprised I'm not in prison, or I'm surprised I'm not in jail, because I would have fucked these people up and I would have exposed them greatly. And I've done a great job of biting my tongue a lot, and I've done a good job of containing myself when it comes to violent acts and shit like that. Because if the average person were in my situation, or if I would have acted rightfully and justfully, these people would either died, gone shot, gone hurt, damaged, or in jail pretty much, or either that or me pretty much. But yeah, so I don't really trust God or the universe like that. I'm not like most people, because I feel like most people haven't really been through anything in life. Me, I've been through a lot of shit. I know it probably doesn't look like it because I have a naturally bright aura, and like I just look positive and I look very good looking. But I really do have, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of bullshit. I've been through a lot of spiritual warfare, and I've done a lot of soul searching, and I've done a lot of healing work. So I've been through a lot, but like I'm getting to the point where like the older I'm getting is like I don't have that trust. I don't have that faith within God or the Creator, because I feel like the difference between, so the thing with me, any type of situation I've been in that was against my favor, I'm always able to get out of that situation. I don't think God or the universe, I don't think they've actually done anything to have my back. If anything, all the success, all the money, and on all the shit like I've experienced when it comes to me overcoming obstacles and setbacks, and getting away from abusive situations, whether it be through work, people, etc. I'm the one that made it happen. God and the universe, they didn't do shit. They didn't. Yes, I relate to them when it comes to faith, because naturally this world is very disturbing. So of course you need some type of a higher power, or some type of figure that you like to think in their minds where you could look up to. People call it faith. People call it like beliefs, religion, spirituality, etc. So that's why I go to. But I do believe there is a being out here, like a universe or a creator or God or higher self or ancestors. I do believe in that. I believe in everything pretty much, but I don't really trust them, because of the amount of bullshit I've been through. And I feel like it's justified. It's not me being pessimistic or not me being closed off or not me like, it's not that. It's just I have a lot of anger built up in me because like there'll be times in my life where like I've been thinking this, like after I die, after I pass away, I want to confront a lot of my ancestors for them perpetuating generational trauma within my family bloodline, and I have to get out of that situation and I have to endure that shit. I also want to cuss out the universe and God for allowing a lot of world corruption, a lot of pedophiles and child traffickers to rule over this world, and world corruption, and the fact that me and other people are forced to do shit we don't want to do, but we have to do it in order to survive, like working for the average 9 to 5 bum ass fucking job and being enslaved our whole lives and shit like that. So I have a lot of anger and hatred towards God and the universe. I really do. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I really do. Like I really want to like confront them and fuck them up pretty much. But obviously I can't do that because I'm in the 3D. I'm in the physical. Maybe in the spiritual. I'm not sure how the afterlife works and shit like that. Who knows? But yeah. But anyways, I'm not gonna get too personal because I don't know who watches my channel, my videos, but I'm in a situation to where like, I really hate my situation and I really want to get the fuck up out of here. I don't like the people. I don't like the jobs I'm in. I just don't like the current job I'm in, and I absolutely hate it. I'm getting fed up, and unfortunately, I actually stick with it for like one more year, and then I'm finally getting the fuck out of that certain area I'm in and that certain job. I have no control over it, but I had to wait it out for like a year, and then after that year, I'm finally free and I'm able to get the fuck up out of here. But like after once I get out of here, I'm really contemplating like, man, is it worth working for the system? Is it worth like just because with these jobs, and it takes up so much of your time, it takes up so much of your energy, you know, and I got better shit I need to do. But what sucks about this reality, what sucks about this earth, about this world, is that like you can't really do your own thing. You can't really like live the type of life you want in your own terms, whatever you want, whenever you want, because everything is restricted. We're all restricted because of money. Money keeps us restricted. So we can't really travel around the world. We can't live at a certain area. We can't travel around a certain area. We can't have a certain house or an apartment or a certain vehicle or certain things so we can get by, so we can maneuver, so we can focus on our life path and purpose. This world, this society, it holds you back from that. I'm not saying, yes, you have full control, you are responsible. I'm not saying full holds you back, but it keeps you stagnant for a long time. So, and it sucks because a lot of people subconsciously, they're trying to fulfill their purpose and follow their life path, but in order for them to do that, they need money. In order for them to make money, they have to work for the system. And this system, what it does, it overworks you, i.e. 9 to 5, and it underpays you, minimum wage, or 6 figures is not even a lot. Just to sustain a house, a car, you got to pay for everything. You got to pay for the electric bill, water bill, all this other shit. You know? So it was like, man, like, what the... this is why I have a lot of anger, because it's like, I'm just so done with society, man. I'm so done with this world, bro. Like, I'm just tired of, like, because I feel like and I do mean this in an egotistical, arrogant, respectful way, in a genuine way. Like, I am better than this. I'm too above working for these jobs. I have no business being around these types of people and working for these jobs. I have no, like, it's just not me. I'm not meant to do those things because it's not for me, because I'm meant for greater things that's gonna be in the right alignment within my heart and my soul's purpose. I'm not meant to do all this bullshit. I'm just not. I tried it, I forced it. Even when I do it, I put in a lot of effort in the average person. I put in my work. I sacrifice a lot compared to the average person, because the average person is a bum-ass person and they don't know shit about themselves. So they go about life half-assed and shit like that, and they fuck around a lot. I'm not like that. I'm the type of person where, like, I'm aware that certain things I'm forced to do and work is not for me, but I still give my all, I still give effort, because I'm not going to do people wrong. Because when I work for these jobs, people rely on me, my coworkers rely on me, and if I don't perform well, if I don't care about it, then they're gonna have to pay the consequences, and then I get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a dumbass. So because there are some people who genuinely work and they don't give a shit about the jobs and they half-ass, and these people are pieces of shit pretty much. But me, I'm not like that. I actually give my all and I try so hard, but like at a certain point where I feel like I'm in the point where like I'm getting burned out and I'm just getting fed up, and I just don't feel like my heart, my soul, it just doesn't want to work for these jobs no more. Like, it's hard. Like, I'm really trying to force myself. I'm really trying to do it, but my heart, my soul is just not doing it. My soul is like denying that shit. So I do believe it is a karmic cycle, because there's no one in hell, like, no matter what situation I try to get into, no matter how much I try to change my situation, no matter how many jobs I work at, no matter how much career settings I change and where I go at, I always hit a roadblock. Like, I always overcome an obstacle, but then I face another issue. I face another setback. It's always like that. My whole life's always been like that. So I don't know, it's because I have a lot of karma, or because since I'm meant for great things, I'm meant to go through more bullshit and obstacles. I really don't know what the fuck it is, or maybe it's how this world is that my soul and myself in general breathe. I just don't have tolerance or I don't have patience with bullshit as world. I really don't know, but so I'm gonna use a good example. So should I use it? It's a lot to explain because I mentioned this in other videos. I'm not getting to it, but basically, I've been in situations to where it was against my favor, and I've done whatever it takes to get out of that situation. And after I get out of that situation, I'm happy, I feel relieved, and I'm celebrating. But then months or even years later, I hit another roadblock. I hit another setback. That's not the same situation, but it's a different new levels, new devils type of shit. So yeah, so after I overcome that certain traumatic situation, I overcome it. I'm happy. Then I go through another traumatic bullshit situation that keeps me stuck pretty much. And now I got to learn how to overcome that. This is an ongoing thing in my life. I understand other people experience this shit too, but it's just like me. Like I like patience, so it's like because I've been patient, and I'm get to the point where like when is enough is enough, you know. I think I am in my Saturn return, but my whole life feels like a whole Saturn return. Like it's not just a certain age. No, my whole life feels like a Saturn return. So I'm aware I am meant to be successful and wealthy. I'm aware of that. So that's probably why I'm facing a lot of bullshit, a lot of dumb shit that's unnecessary. Because usually there's always a pattern between people who are very successful and people who are very wealthy. People who are very wealthy and successful and abundant and happy, you study their life biography and you realize that their upbringing and their first half of their lives, they always go through some type of abuse, traumatic events, or multiple events, and a lot of bullshit, a lot of like just unnecessary shit that's unnecessary, and a lot of ridiculous inconveniences, and a lot of bullshit they've been through. You know what I'm saying? They're able to overcome it. So I'm not sure that's the price you gotta pay according to the rules and regulations of this world in reality in order for you to become successful and wealthy. I really don't know. But what I do know, because it seems like it, because everyone experiencing this shit who's very like on top and shit like that. But it's just I'm getting fed up. Like I'm really starting to get pissed off at my job situation. We are in a Mercury retrograde, so the electronics are already fucking up, and it's just pissing me off so much. So I'm really trying to be patient. Like I'm really have certain urges to cuss certain people out, past people I want to cuss them out and just confront them and shit like that. And I just want to say fuck you to society. You know what I'm saying? Because society, yes, it will provide you shelter, food, water, and clothing, and it will help you get out of that situation. But at the price you had to pay to get those things is to sacrifice your energy, your time, and your mental sanity, i.e. working for these bullshit ass jobs. So is it really worth it? You know, is there other ways we could generate wealth and abundance and shelter, food, water, and a house and a fucking car without having to be a slave for the system? I really don't know. We do have wealthy people. We do have people who make money online who they can just literally sit on their ass all day and not do shit and just eat shit, piss, and sleep all day. And while they're making money without them having to work a bullshit ass job and without them having to put in no type of effort. People are living a life like that. But I feel like since people are living like that, is it possible that people like me and other people could do that too? Or maybe it's part of their life mission or their life path or their spiritual path to experience that. You know what I'm saying? So it gets tricky because a lot of people get shadow banned on the internet. They get restricted and they get controlled, and a lot of people are not going viral, but they have really good content. So, and it's sad how like in this generation, people are to the point where like they don't want to work for these jobs. They don't want to participate in the system because they're aware of how much energy it drains them. So a lot of people are making YouTube content and they're trying to like make it quote unquote. They're trying to be like financially free by being content creators and shit like that. There's nothing wrong with that, but it gets to the point where like this system needs a fucking change, and there's a lot of flaws within this society and this world, but nothing's fucking changing, and that's a fucking problem. I haven't told myself like even if I were to become financially free and successful and wealthy, I'm so pissed because like I wasted so much time and energy and heartache and distress and mental trauma just for working for all these fucking jobs that done nothing but cause me stress and bullshit in my life pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And what makes it worse that like you got time speeding up, you got the days going by a lot faster. So how the fuck like if you're working 5 times a week with only 2 fucking days off, you don't have time for yourself. You don't have time to like relax and enjoy yourself and to do any of that. You don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're forced to work for these jobs and the days go by a lot faster, so the weekends go by quick. Realistically, you only have one day off. Friday, you came back from work, you're tired. Saturday, you have no work, you ain't gotta worry about dressing up for tomorrow. Your actual one day off. Sunday, you gotta worry about the next fucking day. So the average person has one day off realistically, and since you got time speeding up, it's just gonna go by quick. So realistically, you're working damn near your whole fucking life. And who the fuck wants to do that? I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to live life being told what to do, following bullshit ass orders, and living life on someone else's terms. I wasn't born. I didn't reincarnate to experience this shit. The fuck up out of here, dude. This is what happens when people have kids by accident and they create bastard children, and now they're stuck at a financial situation to where they can't even take care of their kids, or they're not setting them up for success when it comes to financial freedom, or they're not passing down wisdom or any type of knowledge. This is where you get your generational curses from. It seems like the most retarded people always seem to have kids. I don't know why. I seen this shit happen within my family, within people I've known. The most retarded, mentally unstable ass people always seem to have kids. I really don't know, but yes, it is the system's fault and the society's fault, but like I really don't know. But yeah, but I'm getting to the point where like I'm really fed the fuck up with like working for these bullshit ass jobs. I'm in a situation where like I'm really trying to be patient. I'm really trying to keep my cool, but the type of job duties I have to do and my obligations due to these jobs and to, you know what I'm saying, like it's really pissing me off, and like I'm to the point where like I really this close about to like spaz out on fucking everyone and just say fuck all this and just get out of my situation. But it's gonna cause a lot of consequences, so I have to wait it out for like at least a year, and then I'm finally free, and I'm not to worry about this system, because like society in this world is really turning me off in a way. It's really turning me off. It's ridiculous how much we got to sacrifice our time and waste our time just for us to live life. We shouldn't have to live life having to like constantly work and like everything's so fast paced, and like especially time speeding up, and like we're not really enjoying life. Most of our worries and fears has to do with work and when our next paycheck is going to come in. What kind of dumb shit is that? And it's sad too, because people, they don't have any choice, but they have to do it because they can't change the system. They can't change the world. It doesn't matter what type of president, what type of thing that's going on astrologically, what these fucking spiritualists or tarot readers say. It doesn't matter what the fuck they do or what they say or like what difference it makes. It makes no fucking difference. In reality, people were still working for these bullshit ass jobs. We're still forced to work just to get paid, just to get a fucking paycheck. And if you don't work, you be homeless, you be a bum in the street. There's still wars and battles going on. You got fucking time speeding up. People are being overworked and underpaid. So what the fuck is actually going on? We still have to pay for a house. We still have to pay for a car. We still have to pay for food and water. So what the fuck is going on? It's ridiculous, man. So that's all I gotta say, man. I really hate this human experience, and I'm not pessimistic. I'm not a downer or anything. I'm just releasing my thoughts, pretty much. I know how to generate happiness. I know how to be happy. I'm very independent. I'm not like most people where they have to rely or use people and to scam and steal people for their happiness. I'm not like that. I know how to generate my own happiness because I have a close connection with my higher self and my spirit, pretty much. This is why I know what's for me and what's not for me. So, this is ridiculous. There's a lot of things I've experienced that I'm very confused by, that I really don't know why I had to experience those things, such as spiritual warfare and narcissistic abuse and family attacks and being exposed to a lot of like the dark sides of human nature and shit like that. But probably because it either deals with my spiritual mission, or because I'm meant to have a spiritual, or I'm meant for certain things that's going to correlate to what I've experienced, or I'm meant to like stand out in a way. So that's why you have demonic forces, entities. They don't like that shit, because that happens to a lot of people as well. I really don't know, but what I can say is that without a doubt, there's a lot of evilness and there's a lot of covert, underhanded shit that's going on, that's controlling the collective. It's been going like this, and people are aware of this, but we can't really do anything to change this shit up unless we spread information through the internet. Either that, or it's non-participating bullshit ass society. So what the fuck is going on? But me, I'm fucking fed the fuck up, man. Like, I'm fed up with a lot of retarded ass people. I'm fed up with the society, this world, these bullshit ass jobs. Most people are very traumatized. They have a lot of mental health issues. A lot of people are dumb. A lot of people are stupid. A lot of people commit crimes and they steal from one another. They betray other people. and they backstab a lot of people is because of this society, because of this world, because it's based on survival. It's not based on living life. And that shit's a huge issue, but people don't realize it to a certain extent. Maybe they do, but for the people who don't realize it, it's because it's happening very covertly. And not even that, even if they do know, they're aware of it, they can't do nothing to change it. They can't just quit their job and maintain a house for the rest of their lives and a car and clothes and food, water, shelter, maintain Wi-Fi and electricity and shit. They can't do that. They have to be a slave for the system. Even if they love what they do, you're still being forced to be overworked and all this other shit. I'm getting to the point in my age and I'm doing a lot of self-reflecting, and I'm in hermit mode. I've been self-isolating, and I've been really reflecting in my life to where how society and how much these jobs and even the people, they're just not serving me. They're not serving me. So I feel like I'm going through a spiritual awakening. I feel like I'm going through another transformation. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I'm actually kind of glad because I'm having a lot of like realizations pretty much. I'm not sure it's because it's getting colder, like we're in the winter months now, so a lot of people are in that phase. I really don't know, but yeah, I'm getting fed up with this shit, and it's just pissing me off. And honestly, I can't wait for a change. I'm still trying to find different ways to get out of my situation. It's not me dodging responsibilities or anything like that. It's more so I'm just fed up with the system, and like I'm trying to find different ways to get out of it, pretty much. But that's all I gotta say, and have a good one. Peace.